Hello, this is Digital Security here again with another video about phishing. So today we will look into phishing and see how can we detect and avoid getting caught in this endless sea of phishing attempts and emails, SMS, phone calls, everything around phishing. So I have prepared already here. This is an Outlook email just to show you guys a little bit about how can we spot an phishing email and what things the hackers do to convince you to click on something or to provide some sort of information or give money. So the first thing we need to look at when you get an email is to open up the email. You need to check the sender. You have to check is this a legit email address, So what I have done here is like this is an email which I'm about to send out. So this would not be a typical email you open, but this is how a typical campaign would look like from the hacker's perspective. So when they send an email out, they will try to forge some sort of name in the top from page here. So when you look at when you receive the email, this will be a name and not the actual address itself. And they will have a victim. They will usually they choose the victims carefully, especially if it's a good phishing campaign. They will do some sort of recon on the company. They will look at who is the employees in the accounting, who is the CEO. Some also may also try to get the hold of the CEO's email signature, things like that, to make the email look more legit. So usually also they target people who are a bit older generation, maybe a little bit looks like less tech savvy, or in a way like that. They will have some sort of urgency in the email, and the email will always come from some sort of authoritarian person inside the company, and this is what we call CEO scam, or some sort of like that. So they will try to pretend to be the CEO of a company, send the email to someone with the authority to pay money, or and then the message will be constructed something like an urgent thing. Hey, urgency, we need to wire transfer this money, blah blah, this amount. And then if it's a really good one, all the grammars, everything will be flawless. The message will be kind of strict, urgent. They will have the full forged signature of the CEO, so it looks legit. The name on the top will be the actual name of the CEO of the company. The email will not be from that person, and we will look into how we can tell who this email is from. So I will bring over a page from knowbefore.com, and as you can see here, they go into details about how you can spot things. You see here in the from page, in the from column here, who is actually the sender. This is basically the same as I constructed. So they will give you a lot of tips here how to spot the different things. You have hyperlinks to be aware of, especially if you look at this, like this is this is the name of the hyperlink here, but it's not the actual link itself. So if you hold over it inside the email, that will be the correct link displayed. So if we try to do the same, we can just have this here, then we link it, so we can see Bank of America, and then so it's kind of like that, looks like that. So you can see that the actual name itself looks legit, but when you hold over it, there's a different link, or it's a different site coming up. So in this case, if you click it, you will be redirected to scam.com, and the same is all the hackers or the people trying to forge things. They do the same. They try to fool you into clicking a link that has been mixed or has been changed. So this is a good page to check, to make sure you check all the things that are listed here. You have in the from and the to and the hyperlinks to check. The content itself, attachments can also be malicious, dangerous to open. Be careful with that. So this is all red flags to look out for in an email. And you should also be wary of too good to be true type of messages, or could be like an SMS, could be an email, with lucrative offers, eye-catching, attention-grabbing statements. So be wary of that. Also, the sense of urgency is dangerous, because the more you are in a hurry, the more likely you are to make a mistake. Hyperlinks, as I said, be careful with those. Easy to hide the actual link, especially also if the hyperlink has like a shortened link, bit.ly or any other shortener. Be careful clicking those. Attachments also, potential problems like malicious files, scripts, bad scripts, things like that. Be careful, especially if you don't know the sender and if you're not expecting it. Be careful. And of course, if the sender is someone you have never talked to before, or it's a new sender, always be careful and read carefully the message itself. So to prevent phishing attacks, I would have some sort of spam filter in your email. That would stop most of the attacks, especially if the attacks are coming from like a huge campaign where they send out 1 million emails in one go. They will block most of those. It's not 100% accurate, so there will be emails that will probably get through some way, and then maybe later they will be remediated, taken out. Be careful with those. So if you get an email that looks a bit suspicious, you can flag it in your email here, and you can flag those emails. Of course, this is not an email. If I open an email here, so if you open it, you have a report button up in the corner. You can always report phishing or junk. Basically what happens is like the algorithm will learn from the mistake, or it will stop you from receiving those type of messages. So every time you get an email like this, for instance, I know this is a legit email from Samsung, but still you should always see here there's some content been blocked because it's not in my safe list. So you can always show the blocked content, which is an image. Then let's say if you're gonna hover over this, the link will come up in the bottom left corner, and then you see that it goes to some subdomain of Samsung.com. It's probably legit, but still be wary of it. Same with this links here going through different places here. I have a system which scans links, so if I click it, it will be scanned through my Office 365. But if you don't have that, be extra careful. If you go to this website, phishing.org, you can check what is phishing. You can see the types of scams. You can see some common scams here. Let's see if we can find some emails, or yeah, this is here are some examples. Yeah, here you can see tech support scams, classic PayPal. This one is especially for people in technology. Microsoft sends this type of emails if you are logging in from a different location than what you usually do. And of course, if you click this link, because it's not, you can see here it says Microsoft Team is the name of the message, but the actual email here is from an Outlook.com address, which is, funnily enough, it's owned by Microsoft, but this Outlook.com is a common address for everyone who can have, everyone can register for it. So if you click this, you will be sent to some site that is not good. Different ones, you have the Google ones with some, this is an infected attachment, HTML. Yeah, you can see here it's a HTML site, which is not good. Also, there's some macros payloading inside Word documents or something like that, can also be potential damaging. Social media exploits, so you can see wrong address. They're trying to make you to add an extension here. This will probably be keylogging or something like that. Yeah, and there's a lot of phishing. I would suggest everyone check out this page, check out this site, so you can read up on the different methods. But overall, be careful with what you click on. Don't be stressed if the boss will send you an email, saying pay money here instantly or something will happen. It's always better to call the individual by phone and ask if he was really sending it, because then you will get verified if that is actually your boss sending an email requesting a payout. And if it's not, then it's a scam or a phishing email, and you have potentially avoided paying someone else and the business losing money. So really important stuff here to teach your employees. Send out this, make a campaign at work, something to show everyone the different scams out there. There is also some free tests on this page you can sign up for, and you can send out the test to all your employees, everything like that. So I would really suggest everyone look into phishing.org, read up on it. There's potentially business saving things here. Can really save your business from losing money here. I think we will wrap up. That's all for now. Thank you.